Please. Shh. Those not copy, raise your hand. Please copy fast. Shall I proceed now? Now, tell me, at the end of the stage, stop talking, please. At the end of the stage, what has happened? Full mission B normal time has been used, and mission A, I am still having what? 320 hours normal time available is a situation. And what is the work done? Full 10 inches pipe requirement is made, and only what? 100 meters of 18 inches pipe has been committed. Yes or no? No. What the balance work is pending? 1900. Please, 1900 meters balance work is there or not? Tell me, what should I do? Should I subcontractor? Don't immediately say subcontract. Now I have to check next combination. Normal mission A, overtime mission B versus subcontract. Everybody following? If normal mission A, overtime mission B is cheaper than what? Subcontracting, I will do what? Normal mission A, overtime mission B for 18 inches pipe. If not, I will go for subcontracting. Ennappa, right or not? Can I proceed further? No. Right on step 3 or step 4? Step 4. Please write step 4. Viability of, please, shh. Viability of normal mission A, viability of normal mission A and OT mission B, viability of normal mission A and overtime mission B against subcontracting. Viability of normal mission A and OT mission B against what? Subcontracting. Can we do it together or not? No. First, write down subcontract charges. Subcontract charges. If I do the work through subcontracting, the subcontractor will be asked me to pay how much rupees here? 12 rupees. Subcontract charges for 18 inches pipe, 12 rupees. Subcontract charges is 12 rupees. Yes or no? Next. If I do on my own, next write down own work, underline that. Own work, underline that. Own work, underline that. If I do on my own, what should I spend for material? 5. I should spend for material 5. Next. Next is what? Direct labor. Labors are going to be paid in 2 missions, yes or no? One is what? Mission A. Mission A. Normal wages are, OT wages are normal. Still I have 320 normal hours or not? So normal. How much per hour? How much per hour? 10 rupees. And how many minutes it takes here? 18 minutes. 10 rupees is for 16 minutes. What is for? 18 minutes. What is the direct labor cost of mission A? 3 rupees. Direct labor cost of mission A? 3 rupees. Please. Mission B, how much I pay per hour? Tell me, what is the rate per hour I'm going to pay for mission B? Tell me, everybody. Why 18 rupees? Because I'm going to work overtime. How many minutes it takes? 12 minutes. 18 rupees is for 60 minutes. What is for 12 minutes here? 18 divided by 60 into 12. I hope you're all understanding and writing and not. 18 by 60 into 12. How much, sir? It is going to be 3.6. Mission B, it is 3.6. Now, to lay on my own, using normally overtime B, my cost is material 5, mission A labor 3, mission B labor what? 3.6. Can you tell me the total here? 11.6. Own work is 11.6. Subcontracting is what? 12. Will they do own work or subcontract? Still own work. It is cheaper than what? Subcontracting. Overtime premium is better than subcontracting option. Response is on no. No. Right on. It is better to lay on our own. It is better to lay on our own with overtime B. It is better to lay on our own with overtime B because it is 40 paise cheaper than, because it is 40 paise cheaper than subcontracting option, because it is 40 paise cheaper than subcontracting option. It is 40 paise cheaper than subcontracting option. I hope everybody understood or not. Now, this is the next decision. Now tell me what I should do. Tell me the strategy, what I have to do. I have to allocate what hours? Normal A hours, and then what? Overtime B hours. Before I put the slide, let me discuss and then proceed further. Can I proceed or not? Now, please. I'll do it roughly to understand and then put in the slide in formal way. Please. Now, normal mission A and then what? Overtime mission B. Mission A normal hours 600 hours available, less than that, less than that. Already 10 inches pipe has consumed some hours. 100 meters of what? 18 inches also consume some more hours. What are the balance hours left? So I have 320 normal mission A hours available with me. Yes or no? Mission B normal over. Not to go for what? Overtime. So how much maximum OT possible here? 50%. Tell me normal mission B hours. I want to answer what normal mission B hours? 500 hours. 500, 520. Normal mission B hours, how many hours? 520. Now I can maximum work, how many overtime hours? 260 hours. So the overtime hours already going to how much here? 260 hours. Respond yes or no? No. To put it simply, I have now 320 hours of mission A and 260 hours of what? Mission B. Respond yes or no? Okay, now just to understand the possible output, I'll say what? Possible output. No need to copy. Okay. You tell me 18 inches pipe consumes how many minutes in mission A? என்ன பார்த்து சொல்லுப்பா 18 inches pipe consume how many minutes in mission A? How many minutes here? 18 minutes. 18 minutes in mission A. So no. 1 meter consume how many minutes here? 18 minutes. I have how many hours? 320 hours. I can say 320 hours is nothing but 320 into what? 60. So many minutes divided by what? 18. 320 into 60 by 18 gives how much here? 1067 meters. 1067 meters. So with the mission hour available, I can lay how many meters? 1067 meters. Like that. Mission B, how many hours available? 260 hours. Tell me 18 inches pipe takes how many minutes in mission B? 12 minutes. 320 hours, how much? 260, how many minutes here? 60 minutes. Divided by what? 12. How many meters? How many days? 1300 meters. My question is, I will be able to lay with this combination 1067 meters or 1300 meters or 1067 because if I lay 1300 meters, I have mission B time available. I don't have what mission A time available in this combination. Yes or no? So I decide to lay how many meters here? 1067 meters. Yes or no? If I lay 1067 meters, what happens here? The entire normal mission A over. Yes or no? Entire 320 hours has been what? Completed. And mission B out of 260 hours, I'll use what? 1067 into so much for the mission B, and the balance overtime mission B will be available. Respond yes or no? Yes, please tell me yes or no. Now, I'll just do it here. Now, for 1067 meters, let's see the mission time taken, mission B time taken. 1067 into every meter take how many minutes here? 12 minutes. And divided by what? 60 gives hours. 1067 into 12 divided by 60. Tell me how many hours? 230? 213 hours above. Some numbers are 213 hours is used or not. In that case, out of 260, 213 is what? Used. Still what? Balance 37 hours above. Balance 47 hours is left. Yes or no? No. That means after laying 1067 meters of what? 18 inches pipe more, I use a full mission hour and have used what? 213 mission B hours. At this stage, the mission A hours normal 0 available and the mission B OT how much is available here? 37. Yes or no? Now tell me after this, what is the next option? OTA, OTB. I'll select that option if it is better than what? Subcontracting. And the next stage of discussion, please tell me, are you following or not? Can you put that? No. Can I proceed further? Now, same thing. When I'm going to put in the slide now, please participate. Okay. You participate, they'll give you time to copy it. Okay. Once again, a reaffirmation. Mission available hours, mission hours per unit, unit possible. Please. Mission A. How many normal mission A hours still available? Everybody tell me. 320. Response poor. How many hours available? 320. Now, how many hours required per unit? One unit requires 18 minutes or 18 by 60 hours. Yes or no? Now, with 320 hours, how many units possible here? 320 into 60 by 10 gives you 1067. Now, mission B, how many hours available? 260. It came due to overtime. Yes or no? And what is the time taken per say unit here? 12 minutes or 12 by 60 hours. With 260, how many meters possible? 1300 meters possible. You said the calculation last time. Yes or no? No. Is it possible to lay in this combination 1067 or 1300 or 1067? Because if I go beyond that, I have to go for OTA. Everybody yes or no? So the only 1067 is possible to be produced now. Up to this, are you following? Now, copy this next. Write down. Step number 3, 4 or 5. Step 5. Step 5. Allocation of normal A and OTB hours. Allocation of normal A and OTB hours. Allocation of normal A and overtime B hours. Allocation of normal A, OTB hours. Okay. Is that right? Units possible. Out of overtime, just strike it out. Simply write units possible. Underline that. Units possible. Underline that. Copy the slide quickly. Units possible. Underline and copy the slide quickly. Easy one. What's happening here? One or 2 minutes here. 18 minutes only per unit, na? Materiality, yeah? Okay, I'll just round it up. If you want, you can have it as 1066, not an issue. That is 1066.66, na? That is for another 18 minutes extra. That's why. It's not going to materially matter amount wise. Okay, that's why I just round it off. Okay? Even I had as see, unnecessary comments I don't want. 1066 or 67, anything can just have it. Can I proceed or not? No. Finish copying, huh? Yes, can I proceed? Write down. At the end of this stage, the entire normal mission A hours is used. At the end of the stage, the entire normal mission A hours is used. the entire normal machining hours is used. Full stop. The next step is to check. The next step is to check. Tell me the next step is to check what? Viability of. The next step is to check the viability of OTA, OTB. The next step is to check the viability of overtime A, overtime B. The viability of OTA, OTB against what? Subcontracting. So don't always say that subcontracting is bad. It can even be cheaper. Yes or no? Viability of OTA, OTB against subcontracting. Viability of overtime A, overtime B against subcontracting. Can you proceed or not? Now, tell me step number 6 or 7 apa? Step number 6. Write down step number 6. Okay, we'll do it together. Step 6. Viability of OTA and OTB. Viability of overtime A and overtime B. Viability of overtime A and overtime B. Same as the previous step we did earlier. First, subcontracting charges. Subcontracting charges. How much is subcontracting charges? Tell me. 12 rupees. Subcontracting charges 12 rupees. Next option is what? Own work. I can do it on my own. Own work. What are all the cost of own work? Direct materials. Own work material cost. How much material cost per meter? 5 rupees. Direct material 5 rupees. Next is what? Direct labor. What are two machines here? Machine A, machine B. Now, both are normal or overtime or overtime. What is overtime per hour of machine A? Tell me how much rupees? What is that? 18 rupees. How much rupees? 18 rupees. It is 15. Okay. 15 rupees is the overtime per hour. 15 by 60 is per minute. Into how many minutes here? 18 minutes. 15 by 60 into 18. 15 rupees per hour. What is for 18 minutes? Tell me the number. 1%? 4.50. Now, B, how much is the amount with overtime? Tell me. How much rupees? 18. 18. Is for how many minutes? 60 minutes. What is for what? 12 minutes. Tell me the number. 3.6. Yes, 3.6. This is direct labor of machine A and machine B. If I total, what is the total of own work here? How many days here? 13.10. 13.10. If I do overtime of both, I have to spend for every meter 13.10. When given subcontracting, it is going to be how much here? Only how much rupees? 12 rupees. Tell me it is better to do own work or subcontract. I need not use the overtime. I can leave it what? Unused. Everybody, yes or no? Right now? Now, in this case, it is better to subcontract. In this case, it is better to subcontract. In this case, it is better to subcontract rather than do on our own using. In this case, it is better to subcontract rather than do on our own using. Rather than do on our own using what? OTA and OTB. Rather than do on our own using OTA and OTB. Overtime A and overtime B. Are you following up to this or not? No. This can be presented alternatively. Just any way of presenting enough. But just to have another way of thinking, that's all. Okay? Right? Alternatively. Alternatively. See, last time own work is having 40% advantage. Did you see it or not? Last time own work is how much? 11.6. Subcon how much? 12 rupees. We had a 40% advantage of own work when have normally OTB. Yes or no? Write down first. Advantage of own work. Right? Advantage of own work. When you have what? Normal A and what? OTB. Advantage of own work, normal A and then overtime B. What was the advantage we are having? 0.40. 0.40. Now, what happens is, this overtime P is now common here also, so no, it is not a game changer, but normally it becomes what? OTA. So I have to pay some premium extra. Now write down, next. Overtime A premium. Overtime A premium. If I am right, earlier I was paying 10 per hour. And I am paying how much here? 15 per hour. What the extra premium? 5 rupees. The premium, how much extra? 5 rupees. This 5 rupees I pay extra for how many minutes here? 16 minutes. But I use only how many minutes here? 18 minutes. Tell me, 5 by 16 into 18 gives how much here? 1.5. So the overtime premium is how much here? 1.5. By doing I may want, I had earlier an advantage of 0.4, but due to overtime of A, it has become what? 1.5 extra. So what is the extra advantage? Minus 1.1. Other difference between 12 and what? 13.1. It is minus 1.1. It is minus 1.1. Everybody is or no? It is alternative way of presenting it, because this 40 paise advantage is now eroded through what? 1 rupee 50 paise OT premium. Hence it became what? Minus 1.1. So go for subcontracting. Respond. Are you following or not? No. Let's go to the last slide, the solution. Can I proceed or not? No. Step 5 or step 6 or step 7 or? Step number 7. Okay, please. All this has been discussed. No. Okay, write down. Step 7. Allocation of the products. Allocation of products. Here product them pipes 10 inches and then what? 18 inches. Can you understand that? Allocation of products. First column have it for pipe and then required. Then we have own. We got two subcategories: normal A, B, OTB, normal A, and then subcontract. Subcontract, no subcategory. Okay, just copy this quickly. Shall I proceed now? Can I start one by one? First is what? 10 inches. Answer my question. How many meters I am required to lay? 2500. Required is 2500. How I did my work? Entirely using what? Normal A, normal B. 2500. Entire work done using normal A, normal B. I did not have any overtime nor a subcontracted 10 inches pipe. First rank product. Yes or no? No. Next is what? 18 inches pipe. What is my requirement? 2000. How I met the 2000 requirement? Normally A, normal B. Everybody answer. How much it is? How much it is? 100. Normally A, normal B, 100. Normally A, OTB. How much it is? 1067. Normally A, OTB, 1067. Then is 1167 now. What the balance? 833 is going to be subcontracted. 833 is going to be subcontracted. This is the plan I have to give to the company for the least cost way of doing the entire work. Are you following or not? No. Can I go to the next slide? No. Now they ask you the weekly cost. The question asks you to what? Weekly cost. So we should complete the answer. Can I proceed? Decision is over. Now I have to only do the clerical calculations. Can I proceed? Right now, next. Last step. Step 6 or 7? Okay, step 8. Weekly cost statement. Step 8. Weekly cost statement. Weekly cost statement. Product units, variable cost and cost. Product, unit, variable cost and then cost. Okay, let's do it together. Tell me the products one by one. First product is what? 10 inches. 10 inches. How many meters? 2500. Now, to lay 1 meter, variable cost, don't search here and there and all. Go to the second step. We had a make or buy table. To lay 1 meter of 10 inches pipe, tell me what is the variable cost. Look at that and tell me what the number here. 13.4. 13.4. Then look at step 2. There you have the numbers. 13.4. What the total? 2500 into 13.4 gives you 33,500. Answer is 33,500. Next is what? 18 inches pipe own. 100 meters. Now 100 meters is using normal A, normal B. So no, 100 meters. Same step 2 you go and see what the variable cost here. How much here? 10.4. Yes, 10.4. Step 2 we have the variable cost not 10.4. What is the cost here? It is 1040. Once again what? 18 inches. It is what the A and OTB. 18 inches A, OTB. A and OTB. How many meters? 1067. We had in the viability statement, what the cost here? 11.6. It is 40 meters less than 12 rupees. Never gaba, it is 11.6. 11.6. 1066 you can write or 67 not an issue. This material to be rounded up. It is going to want 11.6 gives you 12,377. 12,377. Next is what? Subcontract. That is buy. Buy or subcontract. 8 inches by subcontract. How many meters? 833. At what price you have to subcontract? 12 rupees. 833 into 12 gives you 9996. 9,996. Total variable cost. Right? Total variable cost. What total variable cost? 56,913. Total variable cost 56,913. Now, to do your work, I incur only variable cost, unfixed cost. They ask you to find out the total weekly cost. How to include the fixed cost also? Yes or no? No. Right now, next. Fixed cost, underline that. Fixed cost, underline that. Okay. The fixed cost is machine rent. Fixed cost is what? Machine rent. Okay. Machine numbers, fixed cost and cost. Okay. Can I start up? First of all, what is the first mission? Mission A. Look at the workbook. For hiring mission A for 1 week, what is the fixed cost? 450. How many mission A I am having? 15 missions. Look at the question. Fixed cost per week each given na? So it is 15 minutes. How much each? 450. So for 15 missions, the weekly fixed cost of mission A is how much going to be? 6,750. 6,750. Mission B, how many missions I am taking on hire? I am having it. How much going to be? 13. What are standing charges of fixed cost of mission B per week? 160. 13 into 160 gives you 2080. That gives you 2080. If I total, the total fixed cost is 8,830. Total fixed cost is 8,830. Now, the total weekly cost is equal to variable cost plus fixed cost. The total weekly cost is equal to variable cost plus fixed cost, which is equal to, please tell me the number, 56,913 plus 8,830. 56,913 plus 8,830. Tell me the number. 65,743. 65,743. This is the best plan. Any plan you do, the cost will be what? Higher than this. Everybody, are you having the clarity or not? No. With this, we did this particular problem. A good sum, always, it is easy after we do it, okay? But the main problem is what? Understanding the flow. If you look at this sum, what are all the issues dealt with there? Number one, we have two limiting factors to handle, yes or no? We had a make or buy, yes or no? We also had what? Overtime. All the three, it's a big sum where we just want handled together and the answer has been done. Everybody following on? Now, please. Obviously, these types of sums, first time without already doing it once, difficult to do in the examination. And these are hit standard types of marginal costing system, hence included and done in the workbook. Everybody, are you comfortable or not? No. With this, we complete question number 30. Can I proceed further? No. Please. Take question number 26. Take question number 26. It's a third previous attempt examination problem. Yeah, small sum, not very big, but a good sum. An interesting adjustment is there. Okay, take question number 26. Shh. Take question 26. Please. A car manufacturing company a car manufacturing company a car manufacturing company needs needs four components W, X, Y and then Z. The manufacturing components may be procured from outside. The cost, purchase price for the component and other information are given below. Direct materials, direct wages, direct expenses for the four components W, X, Y and Z are given. Direct expense is 20 per mission hour. W given how much rupees? 40. Can you just tell me how many mission hours W takes? Because 20 rupees per hour is an expense. Tell me how much rupees? Yeah, 40 rupees. Now W should be taking how many mission hours? 2 hours. X should be taking 1.5 and so on. You can understand it, right or not? Next. Purchase price from market is given 150, 160, 200, 135. Units required for the year also has been given. There are constraints in mission time in manufacturing all components. Total mission hours available are only 12,000 hours. Other alternative is to use mission time in a second shift, like a overtime we can say in a second shift, which will attract 20% extra wages and other fixed overheads at rupees 3,000 for 1,000 hours or part thereof. Give your suggestions about the course of action for maximization of profit. Okay, now we will do the sum as per the institute solution, but we can have even a better solution using a concept already discussed by us. Are you following or not? Now, please let us go through the question first before we start with the solution. Please read the question and then can start with the solution. Please. So AC required a switch off. I can see it. Please. Can you start or not? Now. First of all, any problem is identify the limiting factor or not. How many hours available? 12,000 hours. But the demand for W, X, Y, Z is how much? 3,000, 3,500, 2,000, 3,000 units. First, I should check whether is the available hours enough to manufacture all the four. Can you start or not? Now, please, let's start with the first. Step 1. Let's do it together. Step 1. Identification of limiting factor. Please, quickly. Step 1. Identification of limiting factor. Identification of limiting factor. Okay. Product, hours per unit, units, hours. Product, hours per unit, units, and then hours. Sulva, can I start or not? Tell me what are the products? W, X, Y, Z. Products are W, X, Y and then Z. Hours per unit can be found using the direct expenses absorption rate. Yes or no? Now, 20 rupees per machine hour is direct expense. Kadaba. W is given how much rupees? 40. That means how many hours per unit? 2 hours. W is 2 hours per unit. 30 by 20, 1.5 hours. Understanding and writing it or not? Next. 40 by 20, 2 hours. 40 by 20, 2 hours. So WY is that takes 2 hours to produce an unit and X takes 1.5 machine hours. Tell me the internal demand for the components. Tell me how many units? 3,000, 3,500, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,500, 2,000 and then 3,000. Tell me the total. How many hours is required? 6,000 hours, 5,250, 4,000, 6,000. 6,000, 5,250, 4,000, 6,000. What are the hours required? 21,250. How many hours? 21,250. How many hours available? 12,000 hours. Is the machine hours limiting factor or not? Yes. Machine hours is what? Limiting factor. Respond. Yes or no? Now, stop writing. Let's make some observation and then proceed further. Please. Finish copying above. Now, listen here. Carefully follow. One interesting thing is that regarding the limiting factor observation itself. Okay. Take W. Fixed cost is relevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. There is only an apportion expenses, not what incremental. Leave it. Per unit fixed cost always misleading. Leave it. Yes or no? No. Variable cost. What is a variable cost to manufacture W? Everybody, 60 plus 30, 90 plus 40, 130. If I manufacture variable cost 130, if I buy the purchase price 150, tell me which is good? Manufacturer by manufacture, cheaper to manufacture W. Point number 1. Accepted. Yes, come to X. What is the variable manufacturing cost? 70 plus 40, 110 plus 30, 140. Buying means what? 160. Which is better? Manufacturer by manufacturer, cheaper. Yes or no? Now, come to Y. 75 plus 60, 135 plus 40, 175. What is the buying cost? 200. Manufacturing better, buying better, manufacturing better. Yes or no? No. Z, 60 plus 40, 100 plus 40, 140. What is the buying cost? 135. That observation should be made for Z. Even if I have hours, I will not manufacture because buying is cheaper than variable manufacturing cost. Yes or no? Yes, you should not forget to check this in most of the make or buy problem. Are you following? Yes, sir. Now, tell me, will Z fight for limiting factor? Will not fight. Even if I have hours, I will not give it to what? Isn't bigger? Isn't it cheaper to what? Buy rather than what? Manufacture. So, better way to present the limiting factor is, that's how the institute has presented the answer. Better way is, I should not say I require 21,250 hours because anyhow 6,000 hours not at all required. I don't require what? 6,000. Even if I have 6,000, I will not give it to what? Is that because it is cheaper to buy? Yes or no? That means the hours I require is only how much? 15,250. But what is what? 12,000. Still limiting factor. Suppose if I take out 6,000, it becomes what? 10,000 matter over here. It is what? Manufacture everything and buy is that. Yes or no? Now, when you check the limiting factor, the manufacturer should also be what? Viable. Then only have to check the limiting factor. Respond. Are you following what I am saying? A small observation, but an important one. Can I proceed further? Write down. Next. Let us continue. If we check the manufacturing cost and buying cost, or if we compare the manufacturing cost and buying cost, if we compare the manufacturing cost and buying cost, for product Z alone, buying is cheaper. If you check buying cost and manufacturing cost, for product Z alone, buying is cheaper. For product Z alone, buying is cheaper. Hence, Z should be compulsorily purchased. Hence, Z should be compulsorily purchased and not manufactured. Hence, Z should be compulsorily purchased and not manufactured. Hence, Z should be compulsorily purchased and not manufactured. Same thing, next paragraph, right? 6,000 hours of Z, 6,000 hours of Z will not be counted as limiting factor. 6,000 hours of Z will not be counted for limiting factor. 6,000 hours of Z will not be counted for limiting factor. 6,000 hours of Z will not be counted for limiting factor. Why tell me I will not count it? Anyhow, I am not going to manufacture. So why should be concerned? It should not be counted for limiting factor. The hour requirement is only, the hours requirement is only 21,250 minus 6,000. The hours requirement is only 21,250 minus 6,000 is equal to 15,250 hours. Hours requirement is only 21,250 minus 6,000, 15,250. Still, it is limiting factor. Still, it is limiting factor. Because in spite of not manufacturing is that, still I have only what? 12,000. I require 15,250. No, still it is a limiting factor. Still it is a limiting factor. Innappa, right or not? No. If you all are away, if you all are following, tell me what is I am going to do next? Can I manufacture WXY full requirement? No. I have to buy some portion from what? Outside. Tell me the next table is what? Our routine make or buy table. Ennappa, right or not? I'll bring the second shift later. How about overtime in case of previous case? Yes or no? No. Don't go for second shift now. Only I'm going to compare what? Make or buy table. Ennappa, can I proceed up? No. Right now. Next step 1 or step 2? Step 2. Make or buy. It has become a very routine. You have done PhD here. Tell me the column heading here. Make or buy. What am I heading? Product, buying cost, variable cost, contribution, mission hours, contribution per hour, rank. The தூக்கத்திலே சொல்லணும். Even in sleep you should tell all this. Okay. Product. Now so many times you have done it or not? Product, buying cost, variable cost, contribution, mission hours, contribution per hour, and then what? Rank. Please. Can I start off? First, tell me the product. What are the products here? W, X, Y. Why it does not participate? Anyhow, it is going to be what? Purchase. So no need to worry about it. W, X and Y. Look at the workbook. What are the buying cost of W, X, Y? 150, 160, 200. 150, 160, 200. What are the variable cost? It is 130. Add until next is what? 140, 175. 130, 140, 175. If I manufacture W, I can say how much cost? 20 rupees per unit. Okay. Savings in cost is contribution here. If I manufacture X, how much cost can be saved? 20. If I manufacture Y, how much can be saved here? 25. So Y saves more cost to manufacture. Can I give the hours first to Y or not? No. It is not the contribution per unit required. Contribution per what? Mission hour. Then what are mission hours? 2, 1.5, 2. 2, 1.5 and then 2. 20 by 2, 10. 20 by 1.5, 13.33. 25 by 2, 12.5. 12,000 hours is there or not? First choice for the 12,000 is what? X. Other having the greatest savings due to what? Manufacturing. First rank should be given to X. Any hour left, I should give it to what? Y. Any more hours left, give it to what? W. Ennappa, right or not? So the rank is 1, 2 and then 3. Okay. Now, tell me, first rank should be given to X and then to what? Y and then to what? W. And whatever W not possible, what I should do? Don't say buy, it can be buy or what? Second shift, whichever is viable. Are you following what I am saying? The viability question always comes once I cross this table. Everybody following what I am saying? Now, so see this. Manufacture X and Y, and then what? Manufacture W to the extent possible, and then meet the remaining demand through what? Second shift or outside purchase. That should be decided based on the viability or the feasibility. Everybody, are you following what I am saying? Now, please write down. Manufacture X and Y. Manufacture X and Y. Manufacture W to the extent possible. Manufacture X and Y, manufacture W to the extent possible, and meet the remaining demand through, second shift or outside purchase, and meet the remaining demand through second shift or outside purchase, and meet the remaining demand through second shift or outside purchase. Meet the remaining demand through second shift or outside purchase. Up to this, I want an answer. Everybody following the solution or not? Now, tell me from this, what should I do for Z? Z should be what? Purchase. Then I should manufacture what? X. I should manufacture Y. I should also manufacture what? W. What could not be done? What I will do? Either manufacture using second shift or what? Do the purchase, whichever is economically viable for me. Up to this, are you following or not? Now, next is allocation of the 12,000 hours. Have to do it or not? Right now, next step 2 or step 3? Step 3. Allocation of mission hours. Step 3. Allocation of mission hours. Allocation of mission hours. Okay. Product. Units, hours per unit, hours, sigma hours. Old table, done so many number of times. Product units, hours per unit, hours, and then sigma hours. Can we start on? Okay. Which product gets the first priority in hours here? X. X. How many units of X? 3,500. Every unit 1.5 hours. 3,500 units, 5,250. Together allocated till now 5,250. Next, I will give the hours to which product? Y. How many units of Y? 2,000. Hours per unit? 2. How many hours? 4,000. Cumulative hours? 9,250. 9,250. Then comes what? W. Totally, how many was that? 12,000. In this 9,250 gone. What is the balance? 2,750. 2,750. Every W require how many hours? 2 hours. How many W can be manufactured? 1,375. What product? W. So I can manufacture 1,375 W. But how much W is required here? 3,000. What is the shortfall? 3,000 minus 1,375. Tell me the number. 1,625. How to meet it here? Second shift or purchase. W, second shift or purchase. We have not yet decided that. That's going to be the next stage. Second shift or purchase. 1,625 units. Second shift or purchase. 1,625 units. Bracket, how I got it? Out of 3,000 already decided to manufacture 1,375. 1,625 units. Second shift or purchase 1,625 units. Respond yes or no. With this we complete the allocation. Now, the last thing is, what should I do for the 1,625 units? Should I purchase or I go for what? Second shift. Okay. If I purchase, simple straightforward calculation, every unit purchase, how much base? 150. 1,625 into 150 is the purchase cost. Yes or no? If the second shift cost is lower, I go for what? Second shift. Or I go for what? Purchase. Right or not? No. Can I proceed? Now, tell me. Second shift, let us see the cost. Now, material cost is going to be same. Yes or no? If I manufacture in second shift, material is going to be same, direct expense is going to be what? Same. But the wage cost of 30 will be same. Changes are changes. They say, since the workers are working second shift, they have to be paid how much wages? 20% extra wages. Innappa accepted? Now. So the wage cost is going to change. Other costs are going to remain what? Same. Tell me the variable cost. We'll discuss and then put in a slide here. 60 rupees is what? Material. Wages is 36. 30 into 120 gives you what? 36. And what is the direct expenses? 40. 60 plus 36, 96. Plus 40 gives you what? 136. 136 is the variable manufacturing cost for second shift. Yes or no? Into how many units? 1625 gives the variable second shift manufacturing cost. Yes or no? When I go for second shift, it is not only variable cost, also have what? Extra specific fixed cost. Yes or no? Always in our chapter, the problem is made interesting only due to specific fixed costs. Are you all following what I am saying? Now, what is specific fixed cost? Yeah. Every hour I work, have to incur what? 3,000. Every hour I work, have to incur what? 3,000. Now, very simple. 1,003, how many units? 625 units. Why you are turning the pages, please? 1,625 units, every unit requires how many hours here? 2 hours. Multiply and tell me 1,625 into 2 gives you how many hours? 3,000? Okay. 3,250 second shift I had to work. Yes or no? Apna, first 1,000 hours, 3,000 fixed cost. Another 1,000 hours, 3,000 fixed cost. Another 1,000 hours, 3,000 fixed cost. For the 250 hours what? 3,000 fixed. The cost is what? Fixed. Yes or no? That means 3,000 have to incur. What the extra fixed cost is 12,000. Plus variable gives you a second shift cost. Everybody, yes or no? Which is cheaper should be what? Answer. Tell me up to this. Are you all following? Yes, please respond yes or no. Now, can you do it together? Write down. Next. Second shift versus buy. Step number. Tell me step number 4. Step number 4. Second shift versus buy. Second shift versus buy. So my requirement is 1,625. That you are clear or not? Second shift versus buy. Okay. Write down. Variable cost per unit second shift. Variable cost per unit second shift. Variable cost per unit second shift. Tell me what is the material? 60. Right, as it is 60 plus wages is 30 into 120%. Increases by 20% na? 60 plus 30 into 120% plus what direct expenses? 40. That's going to be 40. Then what is the variable cost? 136. The variable cost is 136. Please. Can I proceed or not? Now, second shift when I work only variable costs are fixed costs are fixed cost. I have to create infrastructure for second shift or not? Next is what? Fixed. That is it. Okay, sorry. Variable cost total. Sorry, variable cost total. How many units? 1,625 units into 136. To produce every unit in second shift, cost is 136 into 1,625 units. Tell me the variable cost amount here. 2,21,000. The variable cost amount is 2,21,000. Variable cost amount is 2,21,000. Respond yes or no? No. Apart from that, what cost? Fixed cost. Additional fixed cost for 3,250 hours. Additional fixed cost for 3,250 hours. Tell me how I got 3,250 hours. Bracket if you want, write 1,625 units into 2 hours. In bracket write 1,625 units into 2 hours. 1,625 units into 2 hours. 3,250 hours. Accepted? Now, every 1,000 hours 3,000 rupees. How many 1,000 hours step is that? 4,000 hours. Don't say sir 3,250 because for the 250 hours also have to incur what? 1,000 hours fixed cost. Ennappa write down? Write down. It is 4,000 hours into. Don't write 4,000 hours. Like don't write like that. 4,000 hours into. Write in words. 4,000 hours into 4,000 hours into what? 3,000. There are 4,000 hours here or not? So 4,000 hours into 3,000. Tell me the number. 12,000. 12,000. When I want to do the requirement in second shift, what are the total costs here? Total manufacturing cost in second shift. Total manufacturing cost in second shift. I want a number. 2,33,000. Total manufacturing cost in second shift, 2,33,000. Accepted or not? Next is buying cost. If I don't go for second shift, I'll go for what? Buying cost. Next is buying cost. I am going to buy every unit at how much rupees here? 150. Into how many units? 1,625 units. 1,625 units into 150. Tell me the number. 2,43,750. 243,750. Which is cheaper? Yeah, second shift or buying? Second shift. Write down. Recommended to go for second shift. Recommended to go for second shift rather than what? Buying. Recommended to go for second shift rather than buying. Recommended to go for second shift rather than buying. Okay, now this is the examination solution. Can I proceed or not? Now we can even have an improved solution giving us a lower cost. Are you following up? Now let us see one more idea which gives us what? A cost much more lower than what the institute, as per the institute, what the cost of this 1,625 unit? 2,33,000. We can even do the work less than what? 233. Let's see how it is possible. Can I proceed or not? Now, please. Shh. See, 1,625 units. I go for second shift or not?
Yes, sir.
What I say is 1,500 units go for second shift. In 3,000 hours, yes or no? No. I'll be having a fixed cost of 12,000. Now, that 125 units, which consumes what? 250 hours, for that I need not go for second shift, I can go for buying. Because in that case, I can save a specific fixed cost of 3,000 rupees. Yeah, correct. Everybody, are you following that? Now, this can be a viable option. You have to check the cost benefit for this. Yes or no? That is, let us see multiples of 1,000. 1,000 hours, 2,000 hours, 3,000. Up to this top, that 250 balance hours now. For that, I think, why should I spend what? A 3,000 on full fixed cost? Why can't I buy the 250 hours requirement in what? Outside market at a lower price? Are you following what I am saying? Now, let's see how we should do the cost benefit analysis. Are you following the idea or not? Now, see, please. Shh. Can I proceed? See. I have a benefit. I have what? Cost. What is my plan here? 1,500 units. What? Second shift. Number right or not? No. Balance, how many units?
125.
How many units? 125. 125 units. I am going to what? Buy. This is an option which I am seeing compared to entire 1,625 using what? Second shift. Number right or not? No. Please. 125 units, if I buy instead of what? Second shift, the advantage is for this 125 units, 250 hours, I need not work. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Due to this, what is the benefit here? Savings in what cost? Fixed cost. How much rupees? 3,000. Is my benefit, right or not?
Yes,
Correct? No. But the cost is just 125. I have to buy or not? No. I have to buy 125. If I buy, I have to pay how much rupees here? 150. If I manufacture, I spend only how much here? 136. So I have to pay yes for how much rupees extra? 14 rupees extra variable cost. Yes or no? Now, the disadvantage of buying is I have to pay what? 14 rupees extra variable cost. The advantage of buying is I can avoid what? A specific fixed cost. Right or not? Please tell me yes or no. Now, in this case, what is this 125 into 4? How much going to be? 1,750. Now, I incur 1,750 extra variable cost to save what? 3,000 fixed cost. It is better or not? In that case, please manufacture only 1,500 units using what? 3,000 hours. The balance 125 units unnecessarily don't work what? 250 hours. Buy it from what? Outside, because the extra variable cost which I pay is better than what? Is better than what? The savings in fixed cost. Everybody, are you following what I am saying? So, this is regarding this. We can also check alternatively, please. Now, tell me our plan. What is the plan here? Manufacture how many units? 1,500 units. And how much rupees here? 136. Tell me what the amount here? 1,500 into 136. Tell me the number. 2 lakhs 4,000. Are you all following what I am saying? No. For this, I have to incur one fixed cost. Additional fixed cost. I incur how many hours here? 3,000 hours. 3,000 hours. And how much rupees here? 3,000. What the fixed cost? 9,000. Yes or no? No. I also incur what? Buying cost. How many you want to buy here? 125 units. And how much rupees? 150. What the buying cost? Tell me. One person. 18,750. Tell me the total cost here. 2 lakh 13. 2 lakh 31,000. 231,750. Institute solution, the cost is how much here? 2 lakh 33,000. But we can do it in what? 2 lakh 31,750. Tell me what are savings in cost? 1,250. Nothing but 3,000 minus what? 1,750 is what? 1,250. Up to this, are you following what I am saying? Enna issue purunjudha? No. In this, what exists? Indifference point. In the discussion we have made so many times or not, that is what you have to find out, the deductive, that exists what? Indifference bond. I'll tell you why there is an indifference bond. Okay, see, please. Stop talking. I have two options. One is manufacturing, another is what? Buying. Now, if you see the variable cost, manufacturing is 136, buying is what? 150. Is accepted? But when it comes to fixed cost, manufacturing is how much? 3,000. Every 1,000 I say, how much going to be? 3,000. Buying, no fixed cost. The advantage of buying is no fixed cost. Advantage of manufacturing is what? Low variable cost. When you see that, we should be having what? Indifference point. Yes or no? No. Tell me the formula for indifference point. I forgot long back. What's the formula? Difference in fixed cost divided by what? Difference in variable cost per unit. Everybody following or not? No. What is the difference in fixed cost? 3,000 minus 0 divided by what? 150 minus 136. Round off and tell me how many units? 214 units. See, only when you have hours that is required to manufacture more than what? 214 units, it's better to incur the 3,000 fixed cost. If I don't have hours, or if I don't require hours, which requires manufacture what? 214 units, I don't have it. Yes or no? If you want express in hours, 214 units are how many hours? 428 hours. 428 hours. Suppose I require 3,600 hours. How many hours? 3,600 hours. In that case, I'll go for manufacturing or buying manufacturing that 600 hours production because it crosses the limits. What I'm saying? Indifference point. Yes or no? Since it requires only 3,250 hours, the 250 hours is less than what? 428 hours. Within 1,000, if I want to commit the 3,000 rupee, I should have at least a workload for how many hours? 428 hours. If I don't have a workload for 428 hours, I will not commit the 3,000. Yes or no? I'll commit the specific fixed cost for 3,000 only when I have a workload for what? 428 hours. Yes or no? Nothing new here. Toy problem. Buying a mold is what? Fixed cost. Yes or no? Buying mold is what? Fixed cost. But I have a low variable cost there. Yes or no? We had an indifference point in Hamas, 1,250 hours. Only when I have a workload for 1,250 hours or what more, I buy the mold. Otherwise what? I will not invest in a specific fixed cost. Right or not? Always specific fixed cost, limiting factor, indifference point plays what? An integral role. So, why I decided not to manufacture 214 units, not to manufacture that 125 units because I have to minimum manufacture what? 214 units to justify spending 3,000 fixed cost. Since I have to manufacture only what? 125 units, I scanned the manufacturing plant, went for what? Subcontracting. Everybody following or not? So here also there exists what? Indifference point. Enna answer that? Can I proceed further? No. This is the solution. Let us write alternatively. So, let's complete this. Recommended to go for what? Second shift rather than buying. Or alternatively. Please. Yes, Yaba. Alternatively. Please. Write down. We can manufacture By the answer, we can manufacture 1500 units in second shift. We can manufacture 1500 units in second shift and buy the balance 125 units from outside. We can manufacture 1500 units in second shift and buy balance 125 units from outside. And buy balance 125 units from outside. And buy balance 125 units from outside. Everybody understanding it or not? Now, let's do in the straightforward way and then go for cost benefit. Okay, write down. Manufacturing, variable manufacturing cost. I'm dictating this part. Okay, variable manufacturing cost. Variable manufacturing cost 1500 into 136. Variable manufacturing cost 1500 units into 136. How much rupees? 2,04,000. 2,04,000. Next, additional fixed cost. Additional fixed cost. Since I manufacture only 1500 units, how many thousand hours are required? 3000 hours are required. Right? 3000 hours. I am not saying it together, there's a pause there. Okay, 3000 hours. 3000 hours into 3000. The 3000 hours slots I am using, how much base here? 3000. 3000 hours into 3000. What's the amount? 9000. Additional fixed cost 9000. Buying cost. I also buy in a buying cost. How much I buy? 125 units at 150. Buying cost 125 units at 150. How much it is? 18,750. 18,750. Total cost. Total cost 2,31,750. Total cost 2,31,750. 231,750. Continue writing. This is better than manufacturing. This is better than manufacturing the entire 1625 units in second shift. This is better than manufacturing the entire 1625 units in second shift. This is better than manufacturing the entire 1625 units in second shift, as it saves a cost of, tell me the amount here, 1,250. As it saves a cost of 1,250. Bracket la, how I got 1,250? 2,33,000 minus 231,750. As it saves a cost of 1,250. Bracket la, 2,33,000 minus 231,750. 233,000 minus 231,750. Respond yes or no? No. Alternatively. Why yeah? Have it here. Alternatively. Benefit cost. Alternatively, branching into benefit cost. Benefit, put the down and write. By not producing 125 units, what is it? Savings in fixed cost. Savings in fixed cost by not producing 125 units. Savings in fixed cost by not producing 125 units. Savings in fixed cost by not producing 125 units. How much rupees it is? 3,000. Savings in fixed cost by not producing 125 units, it is 3,000. Next, go to cost. Additional variable cost due to buying. Additional variable cost due to buying 125 units. Additional variable cost due to buying 125 units. Additional variable cost due to buying 125 units. Write down your mark. 125 into 150 minus 136. 125 into 150 minus 136. Tell me the number. 1,750. 1,750. I don't mind spending extra 1,750 by for saving what? 3,000. Net saving is equal to 1,250. Net saving is equal to 1,250. Net saving is equal to 1,250. Can I proceed or not? Next, indifference point. Next is what? Indifference point. Indifference point. Okay. Particulars manufacture by. Particulars manufacture by. Variable cost. What is the variable cost of manufacture? 136. Variable cost 136. What is the variable buying cost? 150. To manufacture, every 1,000 of us have to commit how many rupees? 3,000. Have to commit 3,000 for fixed cost. And here it is going to be 0. 3,000 0. Indifference point is equal to difference in fixed cost by difference in variable cost per unit. Indifference point is equal to difference in fixed cost by difference in variable cost per unit. Difference in fixed cost by difference in variable cost per unit. 3,000 minus 0 divided by 150 minus 136. 3,000 minus 0 divided by 150 minus 136. How many units? 214 units. Indifference point 214 units or how many hours? 428 hours. 214 units or 428 hours. Next line, right? It will be worth to commit. It will be worth to commit 3,000 rupees fixed cost. It will be worth to commit 3,000 rupees fixed cost only when it will be worth to commit 3,000 rupees fixed cost only when we have a workload of at least how many hours? 428 hours. Only when we have a workload of at least 428 hours. Only when we have a workload of at least 428 hours or how many units? 214 units or 214 units. Since we had only 125 units workload, since we had only 125 units workload or 250 hours workload, since we have only 125 units workload or 250 hours workload, we decided to buy it. Since we had only 125 units workload or 250 hours workload, we decided to buy it. Everybody, are you having the clarity or not? No. With this, we complete this particular problem, examination problem for 8 marks. Okay? Now, don't talk. Can I proceed or not? No. Atrocious 825 now see okay, I will not leave you. Can I proceed now? Please. Now I don't now have a time to do a big sum, not possible. Okay, now another filler I always keep it, okay, for having some small sum in these situations. Okay, take question number 2. Please take question number 2. Stop talking. Take question number 2. We are deviating from the main story for a small filler. Okay, now take question number 2. Now, small concept but should be known. Okay, you should have known it in the IPCC level also, but should be known. Let us do question number 2 quickly. Very small problem. Let's complete it quickly. Please. Okay. Following figures for profit and sales, not your, the following figures of profit and sales, following figures of profit and sales are obtained from the accounts of X company limited. Please. Year 2002, 2003, sales 20,000, 30,000, profit 2,000 and then what? 4,000. Find out the contribution sales ratio. Simple. What is contribution sales ratio? PV ratio. What is what? PV ratio. It is profit volume ratio or contribution to sales ratio. Please. Break even sales. Sales to earn a profit of 6,000 in 2004. Profit when the sales is 12,000. Please. Now, very simple. Sales 20,000, profit 2,000. Sales 30, profit is what? 4,000. When sales goes up by 10,000, the profit goes up by what? 2,000. Why the profit goes up? Because of contribution of fixed cost. Profit increases because of contribution of fixed cost, contribution. Can I say the 2,000 increase in profit is increase in contribution also? It's or no? So the change in profit is change in contribution. Accept or not? 2,000 rupees is a contribution I can earn when the sales is how much here? 10,000. So what is PV ratio? 2,000 by 10,000, 20%. Respond yes or no? So another formula for PV ratio is change in profit divided by change in sales. Profit by sales is net profit ratio. So don't say profit by sales. Profit by sales is what? Net profit ratio. Change in profit by what? Change in sale is your PV ratio because change in profit is nothing but contribution. Now profit does not change you to what? Fixed cost. So change in profit by change in sales gives you PV ratio. Respond yes or no. Now I ask a question. Change in cost by change in sales is what? Variable cost ratio because cost changes only due to what? Variable cost. So change in cost is variable cost. So change in cost by change in sales is variable cost ratio. Change in profit by change in sales is what? PV ratio. In they accepted. Now let's quickly do this sum. All of them have to go home. Right or not? No, right on. First step one. Quickly let's do step one. PV ratio. Let's do it together. PV ratio or contribution to sales ratio. PV ratio or contribution to sales ratio. PV ratio or contribution to sales ratio. Okay, write the formula. PV ratio is equal to change in profit divided by change in sales. Into 100 is obvious. Okay, change in profit divided by change in sales. What is the change in profit? It is 4,000 minus 2,000. 4,000 minus 2,000 divided by change in sales is 30,000 minus 20,000. 30,000 minus 20,000. What the PV ratio? 20%. PV ratio 20%. Just for the sake of understanding, next. Variable cost ratio is equal to, please. What variable cost ratio? Change in cost divided by change in sales. Not us. We don't have any other opportunity to find out. Hence I do it here. Okay. Change in cost divided by change in sales. Change in cost divided by change in sales. Very simple. 2003, the cost is 26,000. Correct? Sales 30, profit 4. What is the cost? 26,000. 2002, the cost is how much here? 18,000. So what is change in cost? 26,000 minus 18,000 divided by what is change in sales? 30,000 minus 20,000. 30,000 minus 20,000. What is the variable cost ratio? 80%. This how much here? 8,000 divided by 10,000. 80% is variable cost ratio. Accept or not? Counter check is 100 minus PV ratio. Part 1 question over. Yes or no? Step 2. Now we calculate what? Break even sales. Okay. Step 2. Break even sales. Okay. What is the formula for break even sales? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. I don't have per unit. We cannot find it units. Only in what? Rupees. Okay. Right, break even sales is equal to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. I have PV ratio. I should find out for what? Fixed cost. Ennappa, right or not? No. Let's have the following particulars. 2002, 2003. Year correct apa? 2002, 3 year? 2002, 2003. Please. Can I proceed? First, contribution. contribution. One formula for contribution, sales into PV ratio. Ennappa correct? Contribution by sales PV ratio. What is contribution? Sales into PV ratio. 2000 to 20,000 sales. It is 20,000 sales into 20%. Ennappa right? What is the contribution? 4,000. 2003, the sales is what? 30,000 into how much percent? 20%. What is the contribution? The contribution is 6,000. So 4,000 and 6,000. Now, minus what? Profit. Contribution plus fixed cost minus fixed cost gives you profit. So contribution minus profit gives you what? Fixed cost. What is the profit of 2,000 given in the question? 2,000 and then 2,003 days 4,000. 2,000 and then 4,000. Contribution minus profit gives you what? Fixed cost. What is the fixed cost? 2,000 and then 2,000. We calculate once enough just to prove that it will not change with volume. It is what? 2,000 and 2,000. Next. Break-even sales is equal to 2,000 divided by 20%. 2,000 divided by 20%. One answer here, 10,000. Break-even sale is 10,000. Break-even sales is 10,000. So much discussion also not required here. See, 30,000 sales 4,000. 20,000 sales 2,000. Upon 0 means what? 10,000 sales. Enough right or not? Now, next. Step 2 or step 3? Step 3. Just one more minute, please. Step 3. What is the question asked here? Sales to earn a profit of 6,000. Write down. Sales to earn 6,000 profit. Sales to earn 6,000 profit. Sales to earn 6,000 profit. Everybody, can I proceed or not? No. Write down. Profit is equal to 6,000. Please. Profit is equal to 6,000. What should I add? Fixed cost. What is the fixed cost? 2,000. What is the contribution required? 8,000. Contribution required 8,000. Sales is equal to what? Contribution by PV ratio. Yes or no? Contribution by PV ratio. 8,000 divided by 20%. 8,000 divided by 20%. What the sales required? 40,000. The sales is 40,000. Sales is 40,000. Everybody, yes or no? Now, next, alternatively. Now, whenever you speak about profit, who is the husband of profit? Margin of safety. Yes or no? Please, write down. Margin of safety is equal to, what is that? Profit by PV ratio. Margin of safety is equal to profit by PV ratio. I want how much profit? 6,000. By what? 20%. What the margin of safety amount? 30,000. Margin of safety 30,000. Margin of safety is 30,000. Can I proceed or not? Next. Sales is equal to, guess sales is equal to what? Break even sales plus what? Margin of safety. In a break even sales record fixed cost, MOS gives you what? Profit. Total sales gives you contribution. Break even sales plus margin of safety. I think it is 10,000 plus what? 30,000. Is how much to pay is here? 40,000. Is equal to 40,000. Last part, part 4. Well, part 4 question. What is the profit when the sales is what? 12,000. Write down. Next, step 4. Step 4. Profit when sales 12,000. Profit when the sales is 12,000. Profit when the sales is 12,000. Please. Contribution is equal to sales into PV ratio. Please. Contribution is equal to sales into PV ratio. 12,000 into 20%. 12,000 into 20%. How much is here? 2,400. Minus what? Fixed cost. What is the fixed cost? 2,000. Profit is equal to 400. Profit is equal to 400. Alternatively, what is alternatively? Okay, now, please. When they say profit, who is the husband of profit? Margin of safety. Write down. Margin of safety. One line, please. Margin of safety is equal to, close the door. Margin of safety is equal to sales minus break-even sales. Sales minus break-even sales. which is equal to, what is sales? 12,000 minus 10,000. What is that? 2,000. MOS is equal to 2,000. Now, profit is equal to what? MOS into PV ratio. But is equal to margin of safety into PV ratio. It is what? 2,000 into 20%. What the profit? 400. Profit is 400.